Hi everybody! Today let's join Captain Discovery as we explore the secret behind the door of one of the largest cigarette factories in the world. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, an estimated 28.3 million adults in the United States smoke cigarettes, and approximately 2.8 million middle and high school students in the United States use at least one tobacco product. What makes cigarettes so enticing? I'll head to the factory to see how the cigarette-making process unfolds. Embark on a discovery quest. Subscribe to Captain Discovery now. This video discourages cigarette use due to its health risks. Before the advent of modern cigarettes, plant leaves had been utilized since ancient times. The Maya and Aztec people used them for thousands of years as tobacco leaves. In the 16th century, Europe imported tobacco and introduced it to America through exploration. Initially, it was used for medical and recreational purposes. By the 19th century, cigarettes became a staple in American consumer culture. However, scientific research revealed its health hazards, leading to efforts to minimize its usage. How are cigarettes manufactured? The journey begins in the flatland area of North Carolina, where springtime is ideal for planting. Skilled workers fill trays with soil in the nursery area. An automatic seeding machine evenly spreads seeds onto the soil. The trays are now filled with seeds inside the greenhouse. After 7 weeks in the nursery, the seedlings are ready for transplanting. A machine automatically plants the seedlings into the soil, where they receive daily care and grow tall, resembling a 5 to 6-year-old child. In July, tobacco plants begin flowering, prompting farmers to drive cutting machines across the fields to remove the tops of the plants, maximizing nutrient concentration in the leaves. Farmers simultaneously spray growth inhibitors on the plants. After a month, the tobacco plants turn yellow, indicating they're ready for harvesting. A digging machine digs deep into the soil, lifting the plants and transferring them to bins on trucks. This year's weather is relatively favorable, so farmers have a good harvest. Once the bins are full, all the plants are moved to another truck, concluding a day of harvesting and returning to the warehouse for the drying process. The leaves on the truck are poured onto a conveyor belt. Dried tobacco leaves fall into the large chain container. After being moved to the storage room, wood is burnt under the floor to create heat for drying. This process usually takes 5 to 8 weeks before the leaves are transferred to the cigarette factory. The dried leaves are then transferred to a pressing machine to compress them into neat square bundles. Two, processing. Tons of dried tobacco are sent to the processing plant, where the cigarette journey begins upon receiving raw tobacco leaves. The first step in processing is sorting these leaves based on size, type, and quality. Once sorted, overly dry leaves are lightly steamed or moistened to make them pliable. Next, conditioned leaves are passed through a stripping machine to separate the tobacco leaves from the stalk. Three, blending. Once stripped, tobacco leaves are ready for blending, followed by cutting them into small pieces. The cigarette manufacturing process is fast-paced and highly automated. The manufacturing machine can produce up to 20,000 cigarettes per minute. The process begins by creating a long tobacco rod, called a rod. A roll of paper measuring up to 7,000 meters is spread out, and a line of tobacco is placed. The rolling paper is then wrapped around the line of tobacco, forming a cigarette rod. The rod is cut into shorter lengths, and filters are attached to both ends. These filters are connected with tipping paper, a type of paper wrapped around the filter end of the cigarette. The cigarette quality is rigorously controlled at every step. Individual cigarettes are arranged into small groups and wrapped in foil to preserve freshness. The packs are then assembled around the cigarettes and wrapped in protective film to preserve their aroma and freshness. The packs are packaged in cartons or main boxes for transportation. Additionally, cigarette factories reduce environmental impact by employing advanced technology and efficient waste management. Thanks for exploring the cigarette production process with us. If you're amazed by the blend of technology and craftsmanship we showcased, like, share, and comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to Captain Discovery for more interesting journeys.